What's the video about, Matt?
Oh, I think I'm going to do an introduction to linguistics.
Isn't that a little boring?
Well, I think it's important that my viewers have something to look at in reference to what I'm saying.
Oh, okay. What are you doing anyway?
Oh, fan service. In this video, I want to introduce you to linguistics. But most importantly, I want to introduce you to two ideas so that you can better understand what I'm talking about in my videos. I want to tell you how languages relate and how words relate. To tell you how languages relate, I'm going to tell you what Proto IndoEuropean means, or rather, who the Proto IndoEuropean are. Proto IndoEuropeans are a hypothesized culture that they think existed in modern-day Ukraine/Russia about 7,500 to 4,500 years ago. We think that they existed because of mythological, cultural, linguistic, and archaeological evidence linking a bunch of cultures around Eurasia. And a lot of places can trace their languages and even parts of their cultures back to these people. To demonstrate the strong link between all these languages, I'm going to give you a Proto-Indo-European word web. So here's our Proto-Indo-European word web. I've chosen a word that I know is similar in a lot of Indo-European languages, so that you can see that these languages all have a common root. The word I've chosen, ironically, is the word new. The word new is super old, goes back to the Proto-Indo-European root that they've reconstructed, newo, is how I'll pronounce that. And I've included the four main branches of the Indo-European language family, those being Germanic, Romance, Slavic, and Indo-Aryan. Those aren't the only ones, but those are the most widespread and have the most speakers. I've also included Greek because Greek is the oldest living Indo-European language, and Greek has a big influence on modern English in mostly words that have to do with like technology, like telephone, television, stuff like that. But that's not important. What is important is that the word for new is the same in a lot of languages, and hopefully this can illustrate to you just how big the Indo-European language family is. I will add one little asterisk, and that's on Farsi Persian, how I've given you the word new right there. That is not a super commonly used word for new, but in all honesty, we're really lucky that we have anything that sounds like new in Farsi because it's got so much influence from Arabic, which is not Indo-European, and so much influence from Turkish, which is also not Indo-European, that it's not easy to find words in Persian that are still related to other Indo-European words. If you have more questions about the Proto-Indo-European people, I'm going to link a video in the description. Now, let's talk about English. English is pretty messed up. It's got a lot of influences from a lot of different languages. Germanic languages, Romance languages, even languages that aren't even Indo-European. Just mashed into our everyday vocabulary because English has been a lingua franca for 200 years. And when you're so global for so long, you pick up global words. And that is the bread and butter of this channel. I love talking about the connections between English words and words in other languages. I think they're really interesting. I think it's a lot of fun when you have two words in English that don't sound the same, but they have the same root. That's crazy. And that's most of what I'm talking about. So hopefully now you understand more of what I was talking about in my first video. Go check that out. More videos like that first one are coming. This is just to make sure that you understand better what I'm talking about. Thank you for watching Word Nerd. Be sure to like and subscribe. And have a great day. Auf Wiedersehen.